Passion Profit CEO. So excited to have you here today and to be able to teach you about market research. So we're going to be chatting all about market research today. Give me just a second to pull up comments from the Facebook group, and we will get started. Okay, guys, let's see here. Get this pulled up. Mute that. All right. All right, you guys. So today we're talking all about market research and how to use market research effectively in your business to generate more income. Okay. So in order to even get into teaching you how to do this, we first got to talk about audience, right? And this is distracting me. I can see myself moving. So I will check comments in a little bit. If you have comments or questions, type them in the comments, but I will get back to those in a minute because with me moving over there, it is totally distracting me and I can't think. So before we can even get into how to conduct the market research, we have to talk about markets, right? So you have three markets that you have in your business. You have your cold market, you have your warm market, and you have your hot market, okay? So cold market are the strangers. They don't know that your business even exists, right? They are out there doing their own thing, going about their life. They're needing you, but they don't know you exist. That's your cold market, okay? Then you have your warm market, okay? Your warm market is where you actually start having that audience. They have realized that your business and you exist, and you're wanting to get them into your audience, right? You guys have heard me talk about this over and over and over again. You want to have that one specific home in your business to be able to have followers, right? You want to get all those people in one place to create your audience, right? Of these warm market leads, right? And so this is where these people have grown to know you, right? They're not a stranger anymore. They have been introduced to you. They know you. They like you, right? They're deciding if they like you or not. And what you need is the trust, right? You need them to trust you and the services that you provide so that way they will invest in you, okay? And so they're just not there yet. They're not ready to invest with you yet. So that's what considers them as a part of your warm audience, okay? And so then the third market that you have is your hot market, okay? And these are the people who are ready to buy. They are at that point in their life, they've had that awakening moment, and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to hire somebody to help me with XYZ problem, right? And so they are at that position and they are ready, literally ready, right? They are doing the work, they're doing the research, they're looking up prices, they're doing all the things, and they're looking for the who is going to help them, right? Or they are that hyper buyer who was ready yesterday or last week and last month and couldn't find anybody, and they were willing to invest then, and they're beyond ready, right? And so those are your hot buyers, your hot clients and customers, okay? And so today and what we're doing, right? Market research can be conducted on any of these three markets. Your cold market, you can go out there and talk to strangers and get their opinions on things, right? You can go out there and talk to your warm audience, and you can go out there and talk to potential ideal clients who have already became a lead saying that they're interested in XYZ, but there was just something that didn't set well with them, so they didn't invest with you, right? So those are the hot ones, right? And so what we're going to be doing today and talking about using market research to increase your income, we're going to be talking to your warm audience, okay? And so again, it's important that you already know where your audience is. Right now in your business, Where do you need to go to connect with your warm audience? Type it in the comments. Let us know. Where is your warm audience housed right now? Where is that one specific place that you can go to connect with your warm audience right now? Let us know in the comments so we can see all the different types of audiences that we have, right? Because we all do. Every business is different. We all have different setups in our conversion system. So where we house our audience is different, right? Some of it we have it on our personal profile on Facebook. Some of us have a business page on Facebook. Some of us are over on Instagram. Some of us are in Facebook groups. Some of us are on email lists, right? Where is the home for your business audience? Type that in the comments and let me know where that is. And I'm going to hop over here and see where that is for you guys. All right. All right, I got a couple that say Facebook group, email list. Okay. So, and yeah, and see, and that's typical. That is typical on the online space of where an audience is typically at. Okay, so getting into this, using your market research to create more profits, what we want to do is we want to tap into that warm audience, literally the people who already know and like you and have that ability to trust you, right? What we're trying to do is we're trying to create that trust in them so that they become that hot market lead who is a client and customer. Okay, and so how do we do this? Well, first, you got to think about it. Think about what it is that they need, right? You have to open up a conversation with these people. How are you going to do that? And again, it takes knowing where your audience is located on how you're going to do that. One of the best ways to do this is to have a survey or a poll, okay? And so you can do this in a Facebook group or you can do this in an email, right? You can send out an email campaign with a survey or a poll inside of it, okay? And so that's what you would typically want to do to start conducting this market research. We're trying to draw out some leads of people who are willing to do the market research and allow us to ask them some questions, right? Because that's what market research is. We want to ask them some questions that helps us to better understand them. This isn't just about their demographics, you guys. Like that's code market stuff. That is where you're trying to find people who are interested in XYZ, but you need to know what their demographics are, right? But this also comes with analytics. You also learn the demographics when you have analytics in your business and you're getting an audience and you're looking at the audience to see what's there, right? So in my audience, I'm going to have women, right? Women between the ages of 25 and about 45. I do have several women who are above the age of 45, but relatively my audience is people who are in that gap, 25 to 45, right? And then I do have a few stragglers who are older than that, and they are grandparents and different things, right? But they still want that family first holistic lifestyle because they want to help raising their grandkids and all the things, right? All right. So first and foremost, figure out where your audience is, and then you're going to go ask them a question and figure out who is open to answering some questions for you, right? And then again, how you conduct your market research is totally on you. Again, this is all about being a CEO. The strategies that you apply are completely to you. What kind of time do you have to devote to this, right? Ask yourself, how much time can I devote to market research to learn more about my people, right? And block that off on your calendar. Look and see how much time you have to devote so that way you can know what strategies are going to be best for you in your business to actually even communicate with these people, right? So you may want to do that survey in an email, so that way or with a Google form, right? If you're going to be posting in a Facebook group, you may want to say, hey, can some of you take this survey? But again, just like anything, you want to know, let them know what the value is for them. So when you're doing market research, you may want to offer like a gift card or a giveaway or something that entices them to want to help you. Okay. Again, always know the value of what you are offering, even if it's in support of you and your business. Okay. So you can go in your Facebook group and you can say, hey, can you fill out a survey for me? And XYZ is the value for you. Okay. So I'm hosting a giveaway and there will be one lucky winner of an Amazon gift card or whatever. Right. But the goal here is to get them to initially want to take that action of helping you with the market research. Okay. In the market research, what you're going to be trying to do is understand what it's going to take for them to trust you and want to invest in you, right? All of us have a business. We all have this general topic that we talk about. Some of us are in the health industry, some of us in the business industry. It depends on what kind of business you are, but you want to think about those people who are investing in the things that you provide based on that topic, right? And so our goal is to figure out what it is that helps them to trust and what it is that they're looking to invest in right now, because that's where income comes from, right? It comes from people who are actually purchasing things, right? And so in order for that, we want to know what it's going to take in order for them to purchase right now, what that budget looks like, right? And what it is that they're actually interested in investing in. And when you can figure out those three things, right, either through polls, surveys, just reaching out and asking people questions. Again, this is your warm audience. They know you, right? They have had an interaction with you before, and they should already be in your client pathway CRM. You should already had some conversation with them a little bit in some way, shape, or form, right? Some kind of connection with them. And you're just simply following back up with them to see how things are going and what it is they're interested in, what their budget is, and how they wish to be supported in that moment, right? Literally, that's what this market research is all about when it comes to your warm audience and trying to figure out how to create more income for your business, right? In our businesses, I've told you guys multiple times, and I have a training on the home run conversion system, but we're playing baseball. That's what we're doing. We're literally playing baseball in our businesses. We want the home runs of people who are buying right now, right? They're that stranger, but as soon as they're coming into contact with us, they're buying our thing, right? They're immediately becoming that client or customer. We're wanting more of those people in our businesses because that's what literally helps us to live the lifestyle that we want to live. And it is what actually helps us to pay our bills, right? We've got to have continuous money coming in. And so if we have no money coming in, we need some home runs in our business and fast, right? And so we can't just wait for somebody to, walk from base to base and to get back home to score those points, that client point, right? We need fast conversions. And so in order to get fast conversions is doing this market research right here that we're talking about. You have to go out there and you have to connect with your audience. You have to figure out what it is that they're wanting to invest in. What is that problem they're trying to solve right now? And how can you be the solution to that problem while staying in the terms of what their budget is for that thing, right? And so that's all sales is in your business. It's you going out there and figuring out what their problems are and how you can solve it around the topic of your business, right? I get so frustrated with a lot of business coaches because they say you need to niche. You guys, in the beginning of your business, the worst thing you can do is niche because you don't have a massive audience. Okay, try to get myself in frame here. You don't have a massive audience of people who are ready to invest. You are still growing your audience, and your audience is only about this big. And the people that you have in there are people who are interested in the overall general topic of your business. They're not all wanting the same thing. So if you're trying to get them to want the same thing, then that audience that you already have goes down even smaller. So your potential and your opportunity to make money from that audience when it's super small already and you're trying to niche it down, do you have any opportunity at all to make any money? It depends on how big your audience is and how many people in that audience are willing to invest right now on a specific thing. That's why it's better to go more general in the beginning. You're getting an audience full of people who are interested in the overall topic of what your business does, okay? And then from there, you can do this market research, see what the majority of the people are wanting to invest in right now, what problems they're trying to overcome, and you can create offers based on the market research and create offers to be able to help them in this moment, getting home runs in your business and actually creating income for yourself. So what questions do you guys have on this currently? This is a lot of information, you guys. Like market research, there's so many different ways that you can conduct market research, but in the beginning of your business, literally your focus is on talking to strangers, right? And getting them into your audience. Your audience, you're then talking to your audience, doing the market research on your audience. And this is where your core signature programs and signature offers come from, because you've done the work, you've done the market research, you've talked to enough people to see what it is that they're actually wanting and desiring. And when you get those analytics and you're literally looking at the analytics and there's tons and tons of people saying that they want this one specific thing and that's what they're interested in investing in right now, ding, 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 light bulb, right? That's literally where the offer that you create comes in, because that's what they're saying that they're wanting. But then you also add in what they need on top of that. It's not just about what they want, but it's also what they need, right? And this is where your offers come from. And then once you start doing that and you sell it repetitively, it becomes your core offer because it becomes validated, right? It is validated that it works. There's transformation there. You can provide results, et cetera, et cetera. And that, that's where all your testimonials come from. But in the beginning of business, and you're trying to create that income for yourself so that you can be full-time in business versus having to go out there and get a part-time job or whatever, or having to work a full-time job. In the beginning of business, it's all about income and injections into your business. You have to have income coming in. So how are you going to get that income coming in? How did I wind up with 26 offers? Because I was doing this work right here. I was going out there and connecting with the people in my audience, okay? The people I had connected with previously. And I was asking them, I was following up with them. I was saying, hey, how's it going? How's the journey going? What have you got going on right now? What are you working on? What are your goals? Right? Many of you in my community have had me ask you that. What are your goals? What are your year-end goals? Right? Because I genuinely want to support you and I care and I want you to get your results and I want you to win. Right? And I know that if I support you and I help you, that you can win faster. Right? And that's what we're doing. We're not going out there and cold pitching people. We're going out there and asking questions and actually caring about our audience. And when we do that, it opens up opportunity for us to create income into our business with cash injections, where we're literally creating offers for specific people who are ready to invest right now. Right? And we're looking at those analytics of what the market research says, and we're creating the offers based on that so that our people, we're meeting people where they are with the budget that they have, but we're still making money in our business while we are operating and using our core programs, right? Our core offers for that higher ticket income. Okay. You're going to have multiple streams of income in your business, especially if you want a thriving business, right? Haven't you ever heard the saying, like, don't put all your eggs in the same basket? That doesn't just mean like you need multiple businesses. Like, don't think of the basket as a business, right? Because then you would need multiple baskets. You got to think about it as each basket can be a different type of offer within your business. Does that make sense? That took me a second to wrap my own mind around it. But each individual basket can be a different type of offer within your own business. Where it gets tricky is, how do you manage it, right? Again, this goes back to operations and project management. How are you going to manage that within your own business, right? Which again is why you're going to have a core offer, because that's the thing that you're going to promote the most. But when people don't want that offer, again, this goes back to the home run conversion system and how I teach you guys to have a high ticket core offer, but you're also going to want a backup offer for when people are not investing in that core offer. You still have a backup, right? When money is the objection, you want that lower ticket offer to be able to invest to them in case they're ready to buy, but budget is the problem, right? And so there again, market research, right? If your core offer isn't selling, go out there and ask people in your warm audience, okay, this is the offer I'm selling. What about this doesn't fit you and your needs and your budget right now, right? So that way, then you can create that backup offer to still be able to serve them in that moment and to help them to get some small results to see why it's important that they work with you further in your core offer, right? All right, guys, let me know what questions you have about market research. Really, ultimately, there's thousands of strategies that you can apply to go out there and ask people. You can jump in Facebook Messenger and ask people questions. Like, again, but it depends on where your audience is. Are they in a Facebook group? Are they in on an email list? Are they on your business page? Are they on your personal page? Where are they at? You've got to know where they're at before you can even conduct the market research. And then it's going out there and connecting with them, right? Because when you get an audience member, you should be getting information from them. You should be collecting information from them. Definitely their name, but you should be getting some kind of contact information from them so that you can reach out and contact them. Is that, their messenger link so that you can message them on Facebook? Is that their email? Is that their mailing address, right? Is it their phone number? How are you actually getting their information? Again, this goes back to systems, you guys. You've got to strategize your systems and get everything set up so that when somebody is coming from a stranger into your audience, you're being able to collect their information, right? This is why we often use freebies and have those opt-ins, so that way we can collect their information and be able to connect to them, right? Let alone, we want to have a lead form that also collects this information when they're inquiring about your services and offers, right? So all of this stuff is important because then it gives you the ability to go out there and provide and ask for the market research, right? Because you have their contact information, you know who is in your audience, you know how to contact them, and you can go out there and use that information you have, right? If you have their mailing address, you can send them, something in the mail. If you have their phone number, you can literally pick up your phone and call them, right? Don't get so business has to be conducted this specific way, right? Think out of the box, you guys. If you have their phone number, don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call them and ask them how they are, how things are going. what they've got going on, what they're interested in, right? This is just a part of it. And don't hesitate on asking them if they want support with it. Okay? This is how you make money in your business. But it starts with you being that leader and you asking the questions to be able to get them talking so that you can understand them even better, right? So you can, post in your group, post on your profile, post wherever. You can create a form as a survey. You can create, a poll so that, do multiple polls over a certain amount of time and get them to vote on the polls, right? You can literally, jump in their DMs and ask them questions. You can ask them to hop on a discovery call with you, right? You can, let me think, what strategies am I leaving out? You can pick up the phone and call them, literally ask them questions there. Of course, in the beginning of that, you want to say, hey, this is Danielle from Passion Profit CEO. I'm conducting a little bit of market research. Would you have a couple of minutes to answer a couple of questions for me? And if they say, again, you're throwing the ball in their court and letting them decide if they have time for that or not. But, especially if you create some kind of value for them and say that you'll be entering them in a giveaway to win such and such gift card. Again, business, you guys, business is an investment. You're going to have to put some money into your business for it to grow. And, again, even like here in my own community, right? We have the Veterans Parade, the Christmas Parade, and things like that. If you go to those things, you have to buy candy. You want to buy candy to pass out to the people, right? Because that's what that's about. But in order for you to put that logo on the side of your car or to hand out your business cards while you're going through it or whatever along with the candy, again, it's an investment. Investing in your business is a part of marketing. Marketing requires investment of not only just time but money as well. And so when you understand that, it makes all of this easier, even conducting market research, because if you can put that value behind it of I'll enter you into a giveaway for a such and such gift card or such and such thing that your audience would like, right? They're going to be more apt to help you help them. Okay. So those are just a few random tips on market research. But again, let me know your questions on this. Type them in the comments. Let me know. I'm going to hop over here and look and see what comments, if any, we have right now. And we will go from there. All right, guys. I'm not seeing any comments with questions right now. So if you have questions, feel free to drop them in the comments of this training, or by all means, reach out and let's discuss it in the DMs. All right, guys, I hope you have a fantabulous day. Go make the day great. You are in control of this. Your actions dictate your future and what results you get. So go out there and take some action today. Go connect with somebody, go talk to somebody, go ask somebody some questions. And don't forget to actually ask for the sale and ask if they want your support to work with them further with XYZ thing. All right, guys, I will talk to you soon. Have a fantastic day.